Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode, I don't know what number it is because I haven't recorded in a couple days, and I've been on vacation, which is why there wasn't a video on Sunday, which you probably saw in the community post. But anyway, let's get back to some stone technology. I made a bit of a realization with the help of you in the comments. Getting this machine frame, this is a difficult recipe. But getting it super easily with an induction smelter with routine gear, some iron, and some compressed sand. So we basically only have to ever get one block of pet coke to progress through thermal, and then we don't really need any more blocks of pet coke, because I don't think they're used for anything else other than making this machine frame. So all we have to do, it's not a small thing, but it's quite a big of a leap. We have to go through all of this just to make one block of pet coke, and then we can tear everything down, because we don't need it anymore. I love immersive engineering, it's a good mod, but it's just slow in terms of ore processing and everything. It's really, really cool. I haven't ever gone through the process of making pet coke, so it's gonna be fun. But we're gonna get going very slowly but surely. We're gonna get an improved blast furnace first of all. For the improved blast furnace, we're gonna need a bunch of steel ingots, which I have 25 over here, and I have been slowly but surely crafting more and more, and I have them somewhere here in a drawer, and I think we need a stack to complete this quest. And we get a steel block. And then to complete this, we need 27 reinforced blast bricks. We need some steel plates to turn these blast bricks into reinforced blast bricks. So I'm gonna just toss a stack here to get slowly and surely made. And in the meantime, while we wait, I'm gonna explain what I actually did in between episodes. As you can see in here, we don't have any more chunks, right? If we look in here, 0 chunks. So what I did is I tossed all of them through the crushing wheels, which produced a whole bunch of the little nugget things, and I didn't smelt them into here. I tossed them over here. We have now a fan that is in front of water, and if you toss some ore chunks in front of it, it basically washes the ores and makes little nuggets. So we now have a bunch of ingots of all different types. You can see it in here. I processed pretty much everything. And again, while we wait, and now that I remembered, we can make a copper back tank, which, if you follow me, is going to be useful to run this extendo grip that we have in our backpack. This uses air pressure if we have a copper back tank. If we don't, it uses durability. And this thing is going to be really cool for getting netherite as well. And I just remembered to craft this, and before I forget, let's get it charging. If I understand correctly, you place this down and give it rotational somethingness. Ah, back here. Do you just go next to a cogwheel? Okay, you charge it from the top. It has a rotational thingy over there. So now it's gathering air. And I don't know if I can actually see when it's fully charged. Maybe it'll stop emitting particles, but it's currently collecting the air, so it should charge up at some point. Now that we have the plates, we can craft them into reinforced blast bricks to complete the quest here, and we get a bit of charcoal. And I think to just make this, we just need a hopper on top, nothing else really special. And this is gonna require a bit more space, so I'm thinking we can just dig out the wall here and just make a little bit of a room for our immersive engineering stuff. So let's get to some digging. I heard a bit of a ding noise, and I assumed that our charger backpack thingy is done. It is fully charged. Do I wear it in my chest plate? I do wear it in my chest plate. Okay. So I do sacrifice a bit of defense, and it's totally interfering with my backpack. Can I hide my backpack? Okay, so that's how it looks. And if we grab our extendo grip, I think you put this in the offhand, and then it does. So in the offhand, we have the thing. Yeah, and then it shows the pickaxe. So then we can be this far away and still mine stuff, which is really cool. And even I can place stuff from really far away, which is going to be really great for the nether. So we can go and find some netherite so we can upgrade our sieve or our mesh to the last tier, because we just need one netherite ingot to upgrade that. So that's going to be one thing that we do possibly today. And now that we have steel, we have access to some at least better cables than the simple storage network. So we're going to get some basic logistical transporters and possibly some mechanical pipes as well. With these logistical transporters, we can start automating, let's say, the coke oven. We are going to have a drawer here that we can toss in coal or coal blocks, for example. And I also made a configurator so we can configure the cables here. So we can set it to configure items like so, and we can set it to extract like this. We're also going to lock the drawer and quantify it. And then I believe if I toss in some coal right over here into this drawer, we should see it extract it and start making coal coke, which we're gonna then extract out into this drawer right over here on the other side, which is gonna look like this. And now all we need to deal with is the liquid, which is the creosote oil, which we can store in a tank. I don't think we have access to very large quantity tanks. We have this one, which is 32 millibuckets or 32,000 millibuckets. To extract out into this fluid tank, we can just use a basic mechanical pipe like so. And that is pretty much the coke oven automated. Now let's do the industrial blast furnace thingy, possibly over here. For the blast furnace, we need a 3x3 of the reinforced blast bricks and then a hopper on top. And if we shift right click with the hammer, we get a reinforced blast furnace or improved blast furnace even. So over here, we can add some preheaters to the side to make this work faster. It also has an output on the front for steel and an output on the back for slag. And then it has an input on top where we can input also coal coke and iron ingots or iron blocks, for example, to make steel. The blast furnace is going to be a bit of a wonky setup because I don't want to supply coal coke all the time into here because I might need coal coke for something else, for example, to make coke dust, to make HOP graphite eventually. So I want to manually input it over here. So if we grab one, it should head over and inside of the blast furnace. We can see it traveling up here. It should hopefully end up inside. There we go. Awesome. And now we can also toss in some iron here on this side, and that should also end up in here. I don't know exactly how much one coal coke smelts, so this is going to be the test for that. But I had to remove the nether portal to make space for this. So now we can actually go around and cover it up and make it look semi-decent. As far as the slag is concerned, we have to extract it into an inventory. The cable didn't connect directly to the little butt cloaca, Slipgator reference, over of the improved blast furnace. So basically we have a drawer over there and then a cable going up here to this drawer where we can just store 2,000 of it, which should probably last us quite a while. And the test has concluded. We smelted 2 steel and a half, or 2/3, 2.5. It's actually at 50%. Okay, that's neat. The next thing to progress, we need a core sample drill, and I have no idea how this works. Maybe it is explained here. It's used to detect and analyze mineral and fluid deposits that can be extracted by an excavator. So we get iron and copper ore, apparently. So let's see. If I place this, I think it's chunk-based. Let's place this here. Oh, you do need power, though. So we need a generator of some kind. I think we can make a Stirling dynamo. The recipe looks like this, and I thought you could craft it, but the redstone flux coil requires an induction smelter, which means that all of the dynamos are gated by getting a first machine frame, so we have no machines from thermal that are available. We can probably get into a thermoelectric generator, though. That I think is doable. We need a bunch of copper wire, so we could do 1-to-1 with engineer's plates, or we could do metal press. Is there any other way? Get it cheaper? Well, we can use up a bunch of copper for these. I don't know if there's any other better portable generator from Immersive Petroleum. That I think looks doable. I think with this we can craft 4 generator blocks, and then we should be able to get ourselves a portable generator, which I think uses coal, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how this works, if we can even transfer power directly. Oh, it has a power outlet. So let's place it like this. Okay. It has a tank. So I assume it burns some sort of fuel. We might be able to burn creosote oil if I could input it somehow. Maybe if I grab just a regular tank, we could put it in, or maybe with a bucket. This only works on gasoline, which we can't get without getting power, so this is a no-go for the moment, so it's going to sit in a chest and do nothing for the time being. I could be looking at the quest book for guidance on what power we could do. We could do water wheels, or we could do thermoelectric generators, and I think these will be the easiest for the moment. We have a bit of uranium, which is a hot block that we can put next to the side. We have 5 blocks of uranium up there, and we can do a cold block, which is probably going to be water for the moment, as I don't think we can get any ice. But sadly, I am going to have to end off today's episode here because I sadly ran out of time to record. I was a bit busy yesterday to record, and today I'm even busier. I was working at the bakery and it's extremely hot inside already, so I'm very tired. Plus, we're heading to a wind tunnel today to go do some aerial flying things, which is really fun. So anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm really hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to get notified of when new videos go live. And you can support me on Patreon as well if you want. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.